Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of the Agent Mastermind Tuesday call. We are here with the marketing extraordinaire guru, Mr. Scott Hudspeth. How you doing, Scotty?
I'm doing wonderful, man. Always a pleasure to be here, and I don't know, man. It's just something about Tuesdays I like, and I think this is what it is, man. Just hanging out with everybody here.
It's such an exchange. I mean, 200 plus people on the call right now with more. I mean, and they're still just streaming in. It lets me know that what we're doing here,
right.
Scotty, yeah, we're doing something right, and people are, and the real estate agents are enjoying or getting something out of these classes, and that to me is the main thing. Is if we can come here every Tuesday and people can leave here having action steps that are going to help them grow their business in whatever aspect that means. You know, if you're looking to grow your number of listings, we've got things, we've gone over things that can help you do that with true action steps. If you're looking to grow the number of buyers who see the listings you've got, well, we've done some things with true action steps to help you do that. And that's what makes me feel good, to see posts on the Agent Mastermind group from agents when they've implemented a strategy and lo and behold it worked, and boy, I didn't know that this FSBO strategy was going to be so great. Now I'm overwhelmed with listening. It's just a great thing to watch and see it happen.
Correct. So the question of the day, Paul, let me just, yes, I was able to launch poll. Does everybody see this? Yes, I was able to set up my blog from last week. And if everybody can just let me know that. Oh, my God, we got some yeses. We got some no. We got some, still need some help. Okay. Numbers are coming in like mad. Holy smokes. All right. Hey, first off, I want to congratulate everybody that took action. I'm going to share the results here in just one momento. Get everybody a chance to vote. If you're not looking at the screen, if you could just really quickly give me a little feedback on whether you're able to set up your blog. A lot of people still working on it, which, you know what, that's a great thing. And still need some help. So, man, I can't stress how important it is if you have questions on the Agent Mastermind private group to ask the questions. There's no crazy question. There's no bad question. The only question is one that you don't ask. I don't care how simple it is or how hard it is. We will answer it for you. We will get the answer for you. So let me just close this poll out. Can everybody see the results there?
I don't see results. Hold on. There you go. There we go.
21, 23, 35. So we got 50% of everybody on the call is either set it up or is working on it. Is that cool?
That's very cool. That's very cool.
56% actually. 56%. Very, very cool. So
guys, that means you're taking action. That Scotty, that's action takers. That's a bunch of implementers on the call right here.
6 out of 10 people on the call busting some butt, and I'm really excited about that. So last week we covered how to set up your own website for $60 a year, how to set up your hosting in Bluehost, and start building your brand with your own .com. And then if you did not get a chance to see that, that would be your first one you want to set up, because this one is going to be the next step.
Kind of a little bit more advanced, isn't it? I mean,
not really. It's kind of the basics of once you get it set up, what to do, how to add content. And then my favorite part is I'm going to give you guys so many ways and ideas and platforms to find content. I mean, it's sick. So if you did not get a chance to see last week's, give your loan professional a call to get the recording, and we're going to have some fun now. So why blogging? Really quick, I just want to cover this. I mean, this is so important. So it allows you to interact with people, like put up relevant content. It helps you with search engine optimization, which means when people search for something, and I'm going to show you what that means here in this presentation, what they find and how they find it, and then how you have a chance to be that person, okay? You can put up date-sensitive information, like, for example, holidays, sporting events, foreclosure programs, credit repair programs, all kinds of maybe testimonials, all kinds of really good stuff that people like to hear about, right? They can be delivered electronically, which is an RSS feed, real simple syndication. People can sign up to your blog.
Hey, Scotty, we are seeing just the last week. I don't think you're showing your screen right now. There we go. There we go.
That darn poll does that to me.
Yeah, we're with you again.
All right, so visitors can subscribe to your blog. You're not required to know HTML, and people look at you as the expert because you're putting out content. You're stepping above and beyond what anybody else is doing and sharing with people what's working, what's not, what's going on in the marketplace, which is really good stuff. And it's easy to build your image when you have a platform to build it in that you can control, okay? Good stuff. All right. So this week we're going to cover the dashboard, the theme, the appearance, pages, posts, widgets, and plugins, where to find the content. Surprise for you guys. This, Paul, I found this. I haven't shared this with you yet, but it's going to blow your mind when I show you this.
The super secret site called Google?
No, it's actually better than actually on Google, but it's a how to search for content on Google, and I found this guy that put an amazing website together, so I want to share that with you guys.
Awesome.
Adding your first post,
Woohoo.
adding a video to your blog, and
Woohoo.
then getting published and promotion, all right? So the dashboard. Now we're going to go live on this here in just a second, but these are the three things. This is where don't let this scare you. That's all I can say. This like you're gonna log into this and go, oh my God. It's kind of like looking at something going, okay, this looks like Spanish. Well, it kind of is going to at first, but here's the three things that you only need to know. You need to know a post, pages, themes, widgets, and some of these things like the theme, once you pick it, you're done. Widgets, pretty much once you put them in there, I'm going to show you a couple of my favorites. Once you pick them, you're done. Plugins, once you pick them, you're done. Settings, the only thing I'm going to show you, a couple things on settings, but there's very few of these that, so really it's going to be the post, and the pages really, Paul, when you set up the pages the way you want them, you're done there too. So really the post is where you're going to spend all your time. You're going to log in, make a post, either schedule it to go out later on or post it right now, and I'm going to show you how to do that as well. So a lot of cool stuff.
And guys, as you're looking at that screen, notice something that each of the buttons, they're intuitive. Well, if I want to do a post on my blog, what option should I select? Obviously, the post option. If I want to make a new page that goes on my blog, if I'm making it more like a static website, if I want to add page, well, you add pages. And when Scott goes live, you're going to see how easy it is once you're navigating. When you click posts, it asks you, what do you want to do? Do you want to edit a current post, or do you want to add new? You want to add. It's very intuitive. Once you know where the buttons are and how to find these things, it becomes very intuitive on how to work within the system. So please don't be overwhelmed or feel like it's a daunting task, because once you know where these buttons are, it becomes very, very easy. It's just, think about what you're doing. You want to add a post, boom, you click on add a post.
Absolutely. All right, here we go. So the next thing is themes. So this literally could take you longer than anything on planet Earth, because there's literally hundreds of thousands of themes.
I think the last time I looked and did this, there was 133,000 themes for me to choose from, and that's it's crazy. Don't let it catch you up, guys. Choose one based on what you want.
Yeah. It's not about the theme. What it is about here is having a platform where you can share relevant, up-to-date, interactive, and engaging content, okay? I don't go to a WordPress blog or a website and go, oh my God, I hate this theme. What I go there for is the content that is on the page or on the blog, okay? So, yeah, like Paul said, don't get wrapped up in the theme, all right? So when you log in, I'm going to just show a couple pictures with you, and then I'm going to go live. So when you click on themes, this is what's going to come up. And you're going to see this little thing called install themes, okay? You're going to be able to upload a theme if you found one and download it. You're going to be able to see the featured ones, newest, recently updated. And then down below, it gives you a bunch of other chances. Say I want a black one, and I want
two columns,
2 columns, 3 columns. I want fixed width, flexible width. I don't ever mess with this down here. I always go to
now,
featured.
I will tell you, I do mess with that, Scotty, and what I always do, because I'm very specific when I'm building one of these sites, I'm specific about wanting to make sure that I have access to at least 2 columns, and so I will select the 2 columns and go from there, just because I want to make sure that I have that availability, and I will also make sure that I select custom header, having the ability to do a custom header from the features below. Those are my 2 big things, and other than that, I can make it look like anything I want it to look like. So I kind of try to eliminate having to look through hundreds and hundreds, because I'm the kind that will get stuck there for 30, 40 minutes trying to figure out what's the prettiest theme. So I just want to look through the ones that I know I'm going to be interested in, which is the 2 column and the custom header. Other than that, I can deal with the rest.
Cool. And Chris, I think it's Arbery. Aubrey, okay. Hey, I appreciate you bringing that up. We're going to actually cover pages here in just a second, but I want to make sure and make his point very clear that what he just said there. So we'll bring that up when we get to pages, okay? So thank you for sharing there. So all posts. So the next thing is posts, and I'm just kind of going to go through these, and then I'm going to go live. So like when you click on all posts, this is what you're going to see. You're going to have a couple options here. Add new, click to make a post. You're going to see edit, quick edit, trash, and view. These are your options. And then, of course, if you just click on the Hello World, this is like the first post. WordPress automatically puts a post in there for you. It says Hello World.
It's just kind of guiding you, trying to show you what you can do. Always just, yeah, you were going to say just trash that first one, right?
Trash the first one, yeah. Just trash that one. I always do that. So the next thing is pages. Now, Chris brought up a very important key here that I want to make very clear. Pages are considered static, which means when you go to a page, you're going to see the same thing every single time. For example, contact page, about me page, listings page. Of course, the listings will update itself, but those things are going to stay static. Those are the things that usually show up above, and I'm going to show you this above on every website you ever go to. Those are the tabs that show up across there, and then the post are the stuff the content that's going on. Now, you can have a static blog, which means the front page of your blog never changes, and then you have a blog tab, so every time you do a blog post, that new link that the blog post goes to changes every time. So we're not going to get into that right now. What I want is I'm going to show you guys how to find like an amazing amount of content. So as you start going along, you once a week put up a new blog post, take the link, share it wherever you want to share it, and be done with it, okay?
And make sure, and the point Scotty was trying to make, if you go back and forth, just go back one page, Scotty, if you don't mind. Notice that the pages and the posts, the Wizzy widget, how you do them, the add new, they look almost identical to each other. The thing that's important to remember that when you build a page, that's always going to be a page that's there. A post, posts are what you want to add your continuous content to. Your pages are when you want to write your About Me section so that you can tell your story of who you are, who you help, and how you help them.
Right.
Maybe you've got a page that maybe you call a page your blog post, and all of your posts go to that. But make sure that when you're putting added in your continuing content, you're doing that as posts, not pages.
Correct. Very cool, man. Very cool. All right, so pages, then there's plugins. Plugins are a lot of fun. We're going to show you a couple of those. Here is plugins are just below. So you got posts up here, pages, and then a little bit lower is appearance. And then if you click on appearance, you're going to have plugins. Plugins are stuff like, this is my favorite. So this is one where you can have a post or a page redirect wherever you want to go. And I will show you that one as an illustration. Now, if you're going, what the heck is he saying? I'm going to show you what this all is, and it'll all make sense. But what I'm asking you to do right now is to just take step. If you're going to be in the WordPress blogging platform world, building your brand and growing, just accept this and go, you know what? I'm going to hear some things today that I don't understand. That's why we're here to help. That's why we have the Facebook group. You know, if you said, hey Scott, tell me about that post redirect again, I will answer that question for you. If you say, hey Scott, explain a page again, explain a post again. Those are all like good questions, so that's stuff that you need to get to know. And once you get going on it, you make a couple of these posts, you add a couple pages, you'll go, okay, that was really super simple, and then you'll just kind of grow as you need to or want to. Okay, so don't be scared of this stuff. It's something new that allows you to control your destiny, control your brand. All right. So if you go to buddhero.com/post redirect, it's a free download. There's no cost to this. I don't know if you use this, Paul, but it's an amazing thing, and I'm going to show you how to use that. All right. So the next one is widgets. Probably the most popular widget, and if you'll notice, you'll click on appearance again, and then the next under themes is widgets. This has your calendars, your archives, pages. You can put all kinds of different stuff along the sidebar of your blog. My favorite is the social media widget. Now, I am just a freak about letting people engage and interact with me on my social media sites, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. This one right here, I think has, oh my God, there's literally a ton of different social media sites now. I always make sure I have the Pinterest.
Well, and it's got all the silly ones. You guys aren't ever going to use the stuff for MySpace or the friend feed or the Instagramming. You know, there is so much on there. really what you need is Facebook, Google Plus, LinkedIn, Twitter,
Okay.
Pinterest.
Excellent.
That's it.
Excellent.
Yeah, and
Cool.
it's got all those, but it's got all kinds of. I mean, it's got stuff you've never even heard of. It has a link to it in that social plugin.
Now, Kelly brought up a good point. She says, I don't see a plug-in tab on my site. Now, if you went with the free version of WordPress.com instead of WordPress.org, you might not have a plugin because it might not let you add your own plugins. So that would be my only question there, okay? So we'll cover that in just a second, and I'll show you what it is. So let's go live, have a little fun here. I set up a website for one of my agents last night, and so this is what it looks like inside here. Looks just like I took that picture. So I have the post, I have pages, I have appearance. So if I click on appearance, see how it comes out of, or if I just click on it, it'll actually open up for me and be below there. So that's all. There's the widgets, the theme options, header, background, all that fun stuff. So let's just start with themes first. So I'm in the themes section, and I have manage themes. So if I look down below, I have this one. I found a free real estate one. I'm not going to go there with you and show you that, but there are there's a really good free real estate one. It's called Avenue. So if you want a real estate theme, a WordPress free one, that's a free download. So it's called Avenue WordPress theme. You can just Google it. But I'm just going to focus on the 2011. I like it a little better than the 2012. I'm just going to focus on the 2011, which is automatically installed in your WordPress.org WordPress theme when you upload this into your Bluehost hosting account. And then if you want to, you can install all kinds of themes. So if you click on Install Themes like we showed and click on Featured, guess what's going to come up? It's just all kinds of really cool themes that you can pick from. And here's the cool part. You can preview them. You can install now. If you don't like them, uninstall them. Preview, details. This is the one I have installed, and it shows if it's installed, you'll see it. But you have different colors. You have different, all kinds of different things. So whatever, like what I typically do is like, okay, well, like this one's pretty cool looking because it just has a nice little header there and a search, and here's your tabs and stuff like that. So you can scroll through here and just go nuts with this. If you want the newest, you can click on newest and kind of find it and grab one that is like this one looks really cool. That's some cool stuff there. Here's, there's just a million. This could be your website, okay? Here's one right here, sample search. So there's all kinds of good stuff there. Looks like a real estate site. Looks good. All these inside here, there's no cost to it. So feel free to have a little fun with that when you have some extra time. But don't get crazy with it. Like Paul said, just stick with something that is going to do what you need it to do, okay? So let's just say that I wanted to, like this one right here, I wanted this CHRION, so I want to install it now. So I'm going to click on the Install Now button. It's going to take just a second. It looks pretty cool, doesn't it, Paul? I like that one. This is going to come up, and you're going to go, all right, I want to activate it, or you can live preview it first. Now, it's that easy. I'm going to open a new tab and just show you. And this is what I recommend is like I have my dashboard open. I'm just going to slide this over here. So I have my dashboard open so I can do all the changes that I want, and then I open up the site to see what's going on here, okay? This is a really nice like template, man. Nice and clean and sharp. And so so let's add, these are called the pages, okay? So I added a listing page last night. I'm going to add maybe about page, okay? So I'm going to click on pages. And it's just this simple. I'm going to click Add New, and I'm going to make it, the name of the page is going to be About. As soon as I go there, 1 second there. And then, so the name of the page is About. All right, and now I can put anything I want in here. I can upload media, which is pictures. I can upload my picture. I can type whatever I want. Like my company, ABC Real Estate. I can add my phone number. I can add anything I want in here. Now here's a once you do it, if I just highlight this and I go, all right, I want it centered. So when they go to the page, I want to center it. See these little boxes right here? This is just like if you're in a WordPress doc or anything else. You just click center and it's going to center it on the page for you. All right. Say I want to add my picture to this. Okay. All I do is add media. I go to select files, and I'm going to go. I don't know where my pictures are, but let's just say I wanted to add a picture. Let's see. Blog, Facebook. I don't have any pictures in here. I don't think. I always do this on another one. Let's see here. Hot seat. Let's just add the hot seat picture. So this is a pretty cool picture that we did. And after a second of uploading this picture, of course this isn't my picture, but this would be your picture. It's going to upload for us eventually, I think. And then it should show right here. I don't know what the problem is, but oops, there we go. Okay, so there's the hot seat. Now I'm going to insert into page, okay? And there it is. Now I can change the size of this picture. This will be, of course, assuming that it's your picture. So I'm going to click on it. See this little picture right here? Now I can delete it if I don't like it. But if I click on this, it opens up and says I'm at 100%. So if I want to go 90, 80, 70%, I just click update. Now it's a smaller picture, and if I want to center it, all I do is highlight it again and center the picture. Now I'm back, and it looks more realistic in size that I want it to be. If I want to enlarge these, all I do is highlight them, and then underneath the size, that's English. If I click on this little box right here, it opens up a bunch of more options for me. So here's the size of what I want. So maybe
That's
I
the
want
show, hide, the kitchen sink kind of thing.
Yeah, show the kitchen sink. So
Yep.
now I have my name, my real estate company, and then my phone number, and then whatever else you want to put up here. So it's, and then when you're done, all you do is publish. So I said add new page. I called it about. I added my picture and I added my information, and I clicked publish. Okay. Now you'll notice in just 2 seconds, it's done. I go back to Kim and I refresh, and I not only have an about page there, but in the about page, I have my picture and my information. Okay, it's just that simple. So whatever you want, you can add video there. You can add anything that you can type or put in by HTML can be added to anything to do with this WordPress site. Okay, you guys good there? Any questions on the page? All right. Okay, let's go back inside and let's add a post. All right. So I'm going to click on post. And this is it's just
Now, Kurt is asking a question about that, and I want to make sure that he is clear. He was asking where it says add media. He's asking, can add media be a video? And the short answer to that is no, Kurt. WordPress has done an update, and that add media there is you can create photo galleries. You can actually create galleries right there inside that platform, but it's photos. If you want to put video, you will need to embed the video using the embed code. Either you get the embed code from YouTube or Vidler or Vimeo, wherever you've got it hosted. But to put a video, and Scott's going to go step by step on the video process in just a second here, but I want to make sure that you're clear. Where it says add media, that is for photograph type media, or it can also be documents, things like that, things that you would upload, but it is not a video storage site. It will not store video files.
Cool. That's a great question, by the way. Great question. Okay, so here's the post section. I want to make a post, and you see the hello world. I'm just going to leave that there so you guys can see it. So I'm going to click, in fact, right here under, here's the, and this is the about section. So let me just go, let me go back to, I don't have a home page. So let me just click on home and go back there. So here's the hello world. So here's the very first post, and it's front and center there. So now I'm going to go back and add a new post. So it'll take place of, it'll just scoot this one down, okay? So I'm going to click add new post. And in just 1 second, it's going to look exactly like the page did, okay? Except for now it's a blog post. So I'm going to call this showing WordPress first post. All right, there's the name of my blog post. Now, the name of your blog post is also going to be tied to the link of your blog post. So just remember that, and I'll show you what that means in just a second. So I want to show, let's just go grab a Word doc here from eZine Articles. Tips for buying home tips. Home buying tips. All right, so I'm going to grab an article really quick just to save some time here. Here's tips for first-time home buyers. Whoops, wrong site. Didn't scroll down long enough. Okay, let's see. Home buying tips. Here's Jack wrote an article. Pretty cool dude. I'm going to copy this right here. And as long as I give credit to where credit is due, Jack is totally cool with that. I think his name's Jack. So I'm just going to grab a little piece of it, show you how easy this is. There's the article that I just took from eZine Articles. And I must have stole the picture too or something. Let me just see what I got here. I must have took his picture. Anyway, I'm just going to grab a little bit here so you guys can see this. I'm going to delete the rest of this. It's a 487 count. All right, 1 second here. And see, it gave credit where credit is due, which he would be totally cool with that. And that's why you can actually write for eZine Articles if you want to. So I'm going to pull this up to the very beginning. And there it is. I'm going to write the article. Here's article source. I'm going to leave that there. Totally cool. And we're going to get into this more advanced later on, but how to find keywords, and I'm going to show you that here in just a second. But that's all there is to writing a blog post. If I want to add a picture, same exact thing. I click on the Add Media. Add Media. I go to, if I want to use the hot seat one, I can do that. Insert photo. It's going to pull it in. If I want to change the size, I can do that. But now I have my picture tied to an article. Now check this out. If I want to make this wording up right to the right side of this blog post, I can just click on this little picture here and see how it says none, left, center, and right. I want to put the words to the left, so I'm just going to click on it. Now it'll pull the word up and put it there. Update now puts the word to now. See how it's right up against the picture? This is a little more advanced than I wanted to get, but I want to show you this. If I click on that again, there is a little, let's see, title. Let's see, there's that. There is an advanced section. Where is it at? Oh, there it is right there. Advanced settings. And see how the width and height, and it says, you guys probably can't see this. So there's the border, vertical space, so I'm just going to put 10 in there. And what it's going to do is move it away from the picture a little bit, okay? And update, so it should do that, but it didn't. So anyway, that's how you add a picture, add a blog post, and then when you're done with it, I'm just going to turn this back to 0 and put none, so it'll be underneath it. There we go, it's underneath. I like to pull it right up to the picture. And then here's a couple things you can do here. One is I can save the draft, which means I don't want to publish it to the world yet. I want to put some more thought into it. Maybe I want to add some more content when I get home. Maybe I want to post it another day or whatever, and I want to add something to it later on. That's okay. So you would save draft. So I'm just going to save the draft right now, okay? Here's another cool thing. Say that you're consistently doing stuff on a weekly basis, and you want to, let me just scoot this up here. Bring this up. There we go. Home buying tip number 1, use a realtor. How about that? You guys like that first tip? All right. So I save draft. Say that I'm going out for the week, but I want to do a blog post. I want to let I don't want to let everybody know that I'm going to be gone for the week because I still want a blog post to hit, and I want it to show up. So I see this publish immediately right here. Click on edit, and it'll let you choose the date you want it to go out. So say I want February, and I want it to go out on the 14th, or whatever day you want, which is Valentine's Day, and then at whatever time you want, and then you click OK, and it will publish or post your blog that exact time and that exact day, okay? So you can get ahead of yourself. If you find like 2 really good topics, don't put them together. Make 2 separate blog posts. Post one right now, and then put another one out for tomorrow or the next day or even next week, okay? So it allows you to do that as well, all right? Okay. So I'm going to publish this just so you guys can see it. And it'll show up on our blog here immediately because I have it checked immediately. I didn't change the date or anything. So I didn't click save. So you got to click save on everything. And as soon as I'm done, I'm just going to redo this. And voila, as soon as it updates itself. I love this. I love this template, man. So there's my blog post. Home buying tip number 1, use a realtor. And there's my picture. There's a little bit of article of what I wanted to say. And you can put clickable links in here if you want to. So all kinds of really cool stuff that you can do with your blog, okay? So that's easy so far, right? We added a page. We added a post. Let's go to widgets. Let's go social media widget. That one social media widget or plugin that I have, I'm going to show you widgets first, is the widget is the social media widget. And you'll see it right over here. So I went to that little WordPress. Let's see, where's it at? Right here, social media. So I went to this right here, and let's see, where's it at? I think I have it up here. Let me just open another tab. All right, so social media widget, this is what it's going to look like. So it's from WordPress.org. You click download, and once you download it, all you're going to do is go to your little widgets here, and actually you're going to go to your plugins. Plugins are the same as widgets, and you're going to add new. Click on add new, and then you're going to just search for it. You're going to upload, and then you're going to go find that plugin that you just downloaded or widget that you plug in. So plugins and widgets are kind of one and the same, and it allows you to grab it from your computer once you download it, okay? So I'm going to show you kind of how crazy, I mean, you guys are going to go, oh my God, I paid how much to have somebody set up a blog? So you would just choose file, go get it, upload it, and then now it's going to be placed under your appearance and then widgets, okay? So under widgets, you're going to have all this stuff. So if I want to put a calendar, now here's the freaky part. If you're not paying attention, check this out. So say I want to put a calendar on the top right of my thing. This is really tough, so pay attention. I'm going to left click on it, and I'm going to drag it over to this bar, and this little box is going to show up, and I'm going to drop it right in there. Click Save. Guess what I just added to my website? You guessed it. I added a calendar to my website. There it is. Okay? This is the cool part about having your own WordPress site. You don't have to have a bunch of technology background. You don't need to know HTML. You don't need to know any of that stuff. So this social media widget was the exact same way. This was sitting over here. All right? See how it's not there? Now if I click Save and I refresh this, see that Facebook thing right there is there? Well, guess what? As soon as I refresh it, it's going to be gone. So I just refreshed it. And guess what? I have no social media presence, right? So I've got to add ways for people to get to me on social media platforms. So I downloaded that widget or that plugin. I go to the widgets, appearance and widgets, and I go, all right, here's my social media widget. I'm going to drag it over here. It's crazy how easy this stuff is. And guess what? Here's the general settings. Here's the general settings are really nothing. You open it up, follow us widget, social networking. So here's my Facebook, Google, Twitter, all you have to do is put in the link. So facebook.com/Scott Hudspeth, and make sure you click Save, and guess what happens? Voila, you now have your social media widgets on your blog. There's my Facebook. If I added to Twitter, LinkedIn, they would all just start lining up. So if I click on this, guess where it goes? It goes to my Facebook. All right? Is that pretty cool stuff? So you just go ahead and add all your social media sites to your social networking. If you want to change the images, and there's all kinds of crazy stuff you can do here. But if I added Twitter, which I could do that, oops, twitter.com/. All right, make sure you click Save, or it won't show. And if it doesn't show, you just forgot to click Save, and you just got to go back and do it again. It doesn't break anything. So I click that. I refresh, now my Twitter thing shows up, okay? It's just that easy. So if you have, and here's how I build blogs. I'm like, all right, what are other people doing? What do they have? Like listings tab. Let me show you how this listing tab works and how the redirect works. So let's say you have a MLS link that shows all of your listings, or you have a link that shows all the listings in your board of realtors, okay? And so when somebody clicks on this listings tab, you want to take them to that spot, okay? Check this out. This is how easy it is. So, whoops. There we go. All right. So under plugins, I want to add a new plugin. You'll notice that I have, let's see, did I have social media widget? No. Okay. So I'm going to add that widget. Let's see. Hate to waste your time doing this. All right. Let's go add new, and the one I want is, let's see, it's a really good one. I love it. Personal redirect. So it's called post redirect. If I search for it, it is inside here. So I'm going to go post redirect, and I'm just going to click the search button. And here is, it'll show you like all the different stars. Quick page, here it is right here at the top. Quick page post redirect. So you search for it, install, okay. And what it allows you to do is, I'm going to activate plugin, do what it says, you're not going to hurt anything. Now that plugin, the quick post redirect, is already added to my WordPress blog. So I'm going to click on pages, and I'm going to go all pages. And here's my listing. Check this out. So if I click on it, if I edit the listings page, and when somebody clicks on it, I want it to go somewhere else. I don't have to put anything in here. All I have to do is have a tab here. You'll notice down below it says Quick Page, Post, Redirect. Make direct active. Open redirect link in new window. You always want to do that because you want to keep them on your blog.
Absolutely.
And then where do you want them to go? You want to go HTTP let's just have them go to facebook.com for a demo. And now if I go up and click Save, Update, this is the coolest thing ever. Because if you have stuff in place and you're like, all right, I don't want to put it inside my blog, but I want to have it a part of my blog or my website. Now watch this. So if I refresh this, you always got to refresh it, and I click on Listings, it takes me to Facebook. All right? That's why I love that one so much.
And you can have that go to whatever listing site, guys, that you have, whatever URL it is. If you've got an IDX or something like that, you can even use the HTML code and embed it there.
Correct. Correctamundo. All right, so we covered post, page. We covered appearance, widgets, and plugins. The only thing under settings that you notice that here where it says Chiron, and it doesn't say anything about like what this site is. So under the settings tab, under general, you'll notice that you know, when I might have picked a template that.
No, you did. It's up there towards the top where you've got site title.
Right here, yeah, but it's there. I already put it in there, and it's not showing. So for some reason, it's not showing this. I got to find out what's going on here. There's probably a header that.
Actually, go to appearance and then go to header. You should be able to upload your own header image.
Oh, that was actually, yeah, there it is right there. So here's the header image. So if I want to delete it, remove header image.
There you go.
So now the Kim Anderson Real Estate goes up, save changes. So it just takes a little bit of playing around, but it's always like here. See his
now
right
notice
here,
also
option.
You can even upload your own if you have a banner that you've got, or you know, use PowerPoint to make your own header.
Correct. Yeah, and if you missed that class, just go to one professional that sent you to this class, and they have a class on how to create your own headers using PowerPoint 2010. It's really super simple. So you could like see now it says Kim Anderson Real Estate where it's up. Now again, guys, this is I mean, does this not look professional? I mean, this is a very professional looking website. If I put a couple more tabs in here and just get ideas from other, all you have to do is go to Google. If you go to Google and you Google real estate blogs, and go, all right, what do other blogs look like? All right, let's go with the real estate bloggers. This is a big one. So what are they putting in as, okay, that's not a good example. Let's see, Zillow.
Scotty, go to luxurysarasotarealestate.com.
Yeah, all right. Is it there?
It's a pretty good example of what you can do with a WordPress site.
Luxury real estate blog. Here we go. This is like way advanced. Like, see, check this out. So I got properties, professionals, maybe got agents, CPAs, financial planners, home inspectors, pest inspection. I mean, that's a really great tab to have. And so let me show you how to add, like, say you have a tab and you want to add a tab underneath it. Let me show you that because that's really important. So let's just go back to Kim, go to Pages, All Pages, and say that under let's just add a new one and call it Professionals, okay? Check this out. Whoops. Professionals. And I'm going to click Save. I'm going to publish because I want to publish this. All right. So there it is published. So I want to add another page. So I'm going to go All Pages. And there's my Professionals tab. And now I want to add Home Inspector. All right. So maybe I want to add Paul Baxter. Okay. So I'm going to add a new page. This is how easy this is. So I'm going to go Paul Baxter, Home Inspector. All right. Look at this little, see this little box where it says Parent right here? If I click Parent and I go, I want them under Professionals, click Publish. Now this is Paul's page. He can put picture, links to his website, information, stuff, whatever he wants on this page. But I'm going to click Publish. Now, if you notice, if I go back to Kim Anderson Real Estate, there's a professionals tab, and there's a little arrow that says Paul Baxter Home Inspector. See that?
Very simple,
So now
very easy.
It's very simple, very easy. You just can't be scared of it. You're not going to break anything. You're not going to hurt anything. And just ask questions on the Facebook group if you have questions, okay? Because we're here to help you. So I covered all that stuff that I wanted to cover inside here because I don't want to get too crazy with all this stuff. So now I want to go back and show you like content, all right? And this is some crazy stuff. So let me just, we having fun yet?
I love this. This is fun stuff to me.
I know, I love this stuff too. I know. This is where you take your business to a whole nother level and become the expert, okay? Anything, okay, anything there? Okay, let's finish this, and then we'll just stick around and do questions for as long as we need, okay? So, all right, so content. First one is Google Alerts. Google Alerts allows you to put in anything you want. Let me just go live and show you this. I love Google Alerts in that here's Google Alerts in that say I want home buyer tips, and home buyer tips instantly shows up under what people are saying about home buyer tips. I want everything that has to do with home buyer tips. I want once a day, only the best results, and I want it emailed to me daily. Create alert. Say I want short sale news. Instantly I have all this stuff that comes up. You get an email of all these different blog posts or articles or CNN or New York Times or whatever anybody's writing about instantly in your inbox every single day. You don't even have to go look for it. You can create as many Google alerts as you wish. Say that I want home decor. Let's see what people are saying about home decor. It's coming up on like paint and home decor. Let this home decor ideas inspire you to living. So like these are some great articles, right, that you could share on your blog post. Copy paste, give credit where credit is due. Or just share the link, for God's sake, if you want something to share on social media that's interesting. This is some good stuff, right? So anything, credit repair tips. There we go. I want everything once a day, only the best, then I want to email to me. Here's credit report tips and strategies, credit report tip archives. I mean, if your mind can think it, there is somebody writing about it right now, okay? Might inspire you to be a writer yourself, okay? All right, so the next one is Google keywords. Now, what are people searching for when they go to a site to look for a home, look for whatever they look for? If you go to googlekeywordtool.com, click on the very first link in the top left. Check this out. So you click on that. Up in the top left, it says, all right, what do I want to search for? What are people search? First-time home buyer. All right? I got to put in these funny little words down here. All right, and as soon as you get it right, it's going to go, boom, it's going to search. Okay, what are people searching for? Well, let's see. The number one search is right here, and it says 301,000 people globally are searching for they're searching for first-time home buyers. Here's first-time home buyer program. So when you're writing a blog article, it might be advantageous to put first-time home buyers in that article. What about buying a home? Google will tell you what people are searching for. So buying a home has 823,000 searches globally, 415,000 local. Look at this, 1.2 million buy home. Is that weird? You would never think about that, right? So when you write an article or find an article, find a way to put buy home in there because that is getting searched more than buying a home. Okay? I don't know why. It's just the way it is, and that's what Google keeps track of everything that people search for. Buying a home after bankruptcy, very, very small, so probably wouldn't do an article on that one. It's not going to get a whole lot of attention. Here's another one, buy home, and then how to buy a home gets also 1.2 million searches, okay? Not a whole lot of competition either, and it shows you medium to high. High competition is like all these like medium and all that stuff, so but buying a home is good, but how to buy a home is better than buying a home, okay? So those are just certain things to think about. So you can come and grab an article and go, all right, man, okay, how to buy a home. Now I go to eDesign articles, how to buy a home, all right? Here is, let's see, 710,000 results in 24 seconds. how to buy a home, how to buy a home with good fin swan, how to clean up your credit to buy a home, how to buy a home laser hair removal machine. I don't know what the heck that is.
Hey,
How to buy
Scotty,
a home without heartache.
can I
How to
get
buy a
a
home.
can I give everybody a little ninja trick also on this? I don't have it on PowerPoint, just a little ninja trick that I've learned in SEO practices and learning about what SEO is, guys, for those who don't know, is search engine optimization. And what Scott's showing you here is a place to get content for 100% free that is great content and relevant to what you have. But this is someone else's content, which isn't going to give you a whole lot of search engine optimization on your particular site. But what if you took the content, let's say you took this link right here for how to clean up credit to buy a home right there. And instead of just copying and pasting the article, copy that URL address at the top, Scotty, and then make a post on your WordPress site that says, hey, are you looking to buy a home and you've had credit issues? Here's a great article I found about buying a home after you've had credit issues. It's a big issue in the United States, and I would go on for about 250 to 300 words and tie in my credit, my buying, buy a home after credit repair, keywords, and then I would place a link to the article. So now I've written original search engine optimizable content on my post, and I've got a great article that supports it, and I'm just posting a link back to the article. Okay, so now I've gotten my post.
Okay, I'm going to show you guys a little trick, a little faster than what Paul just said. Paul, I love your idea, but I'm not a writer, and I don't have the time to do that, which is what everybody's saying online right now, right? So,
Fiverr.com, baby.
Blog article, put in blog article, and it says, let's see if anybody will do this for $5 for me. Search. There's a video presentation, is it not? Oh, there we go, okay. I will give an 830-word blogging articles with private label rights included for $5. I will write a blog article 300 words or less for $5. I will give you 7,000 blog articles of a very high quality. No, I wouldn't do that. I will write 300-word, 100% unique blog article subject of your choice.
That's the one I'd go with. That's the one I'd go with right there. That's my guy.
Or what, blog article? Yeah, that's my guy.
Because he said the key words. Well, he said the key words, 100% unique blog article. That's the key right there.
You don't want these PLRs. PLRs have been handed out 1,000 times. I'll write blog article for $5. I will write a unique research 500-word blog article of any topic. $5. Here's another one. Dude, $5 for an article. Do $20 a month. You have really unique content that's yours to share with the world on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, all that other stuff. You can type pictures into it. You can get all kinds of fun stuff. So that is Fiverr.com. Great place to go there. All right, here's another one. You ready for the big surprise? And this is all on a PowerPoint. So there's Google Keyword Tool. Easy on articles. I showed you Google is obvious, but dude, the big surprise. Check this out. So I found a site, and I'm going to give you the link to this. You can copy it if you want. So somebody put together, in Google, you can search and put certain things in here, but check this out. Paulie, what do you think about this, man? So home buyer tips. Now what this is doing is giving me everybody that put a Word document in somewhere on the internet. Google is going out and going, all right, this guy wants home buyer tips and he wants it in Word document format, okay? Watch this. Search. First time home buyer tips. Doc. These are all somebody that put docs together. Check this out. So if I click on it, it actually will either go to it or download it. I don't know which, but 6 tips for first-time home buyer. What you know when you sign up. Dotted line. So there it is. It downloaded the Word doc for me. You guys see that? Is that crazy? Are you blown away?
A little bit. Yeah. How was that?
Yeah.
That's actually downloaded it. It didn't bring you to a link that had that on it. That actually downloaded it.
It's page after page after page of documents. So say I want a PDF home buyer book. Which one's PDF? Here's PDF. Home buyer book. PDF. Search. What do you think it's going to find? PDF home buyer book. PDF home buyer book. PDF home buyer book. PDF home buyer book. Home. Yeah.
Scotty, where did you find this little gem?
Man. you for giving me the opportunity to help you guide you through the home button. This is like generic one.
Dude,
Home
where
button
did you
123
find
is
this little
insane.
gem, Scotty?
Oh, yeah. Can't
This
tell
right here,
ya.
ladies and gentlemen, this
Yeah.
right here is worth the price of admission.
Oh, man, I'm telling you.
That's pretty sweet. That is,
Say you
so
want
if I've got
PowerPoint?
a,
Say you want a PowerPoint? There's PowerPoint, right? Search. I don't know if anybody's creative. Oh, PowerPoint. Buying your first home. PowerPoint. A complete guide to buying foreclosures. And let's see what this looks like. Oh, it downloaded it for me. Huh.
hey, Scotty, go
Let's
back
check
one
this
time.
out.
I want to test this thing one time.
Complete guide. Look at this PowerPoint I just found online. Presented by.
Are you kidding me?
Guide.
Go to listing presentation. PowerPoint
Where?
for listing presentation.
Oh, Paulie. Okay. Listing presentation PowerPoint.
No,
Oh,
you're
crap.
lying. Oh, my gosh.
Presentation. All right, let's
Oh,
check this.
my goodness.
Really? Yeah, baby. All right, what do we got here? Let's open up this PowerPoint real quick. Listing and marketing consultation. Understanding, about Keller Williams. Keller Williams Realty. There's a whole, how many pages is this? 25-page PowerPoint presentation on why you should go with me as a real estate agent. Not that you would use this, but if you ever want something to write
Hey,
about.
James just asked a great question, Scotty. On those PowerPoints that it brings up for you, are those editable PowerPoints?
Heck yeah. All day long.
No kidding.
All day long.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's the URL address? Everybody and their father is. There are 60 questions. What's the URL? What's the address? What's the address? How do I get there? I need it.
budurl.com /big surprise.
And Scotty, guys, girls, it's budurl.com /big surprise. If you're on this call, don't worry about writing that down. Simply contact the loan professional who invited you today. I can guarantee you they're on the call with you as well, and they are writing it down. They're also going to have access to this PowerPoint as well as the recording and can certainly make that available to you. We'll be talking about this on the private group. We've got a couple of private groups. We've got one private group specifically for the real estate agents. So if you guys have questions about what Scotty covered today as far as how to make a page, how to make that a page within a page, kind of the parent thing when you're creating that, how to post things where you put a hyperlink, how to make sure you're embedding things on the post, how to select your themes, how to choose, the different options for your themes. If you have questions about these things, guys, simply contact the loan professional who invited you today. Ask those questions. Hop on the private group on Facebook. Post that questions. These are the kinds of things that help each other. We can help each other by exchanging ideas. We can grow together by sharing what our experiences are, good, bad, or indifferent. So that's what that private group was intended for. The loan professionals who invited you today, they sponsored you here for a reason. They're looking to help you grow your businesses and in time grow a partnership with you. Reach out to them if you have questions about these things. Scotty, man, I'm still stuck. I don't even know what to say about that surprise, man. That was freaking awesome.
I'm not even done yet. So all right, so I'm not even
done.
That
was freaking cool, man.
All right, so so we're gonna run a little over. If you guys have to go, totally cool. I get that. I mean, we try to stick in an hour. I got 5 more minutes. So let me show you really quick how easy it is to add a video, and then I got more content for you. As you can see, I have 101 real estate blog topics linked, 100 blog ideas, 21 blog post ideas. Click, click, click. So all these are going to be available to you. They're all different links that you can use. So let me just show you really quick. With the one link I shared with you, there's an unlimited number of content, okay? So there's no reason to not come up with something to write about and then go to Fiverr, go write an article on this. Within a couple days, you have an article. You have them write 5 articles for the next 5 weeks, and you're putting up content that you can now share on your Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest. Build exposure, build your brand, let people know you're the expert because you're writing topics like where are they getting this content, right? Don't share this stuff with people. Keep this as a secret.
Is your secret weapon, your magic bullet in the gun, if you will.
Correct, magic bullet in the gun. So you go to a YouTube channel, you click on share, and you're going to see this YouTube link. That's not what I want. I want the embed. I don't know why this is so hard to see, but embed right there. So I click on embed. I'm going to grab this little HTML right here. I just right-click, highlight it, copy it, and copy. And then I'm going to go back to my blog. Remember, let's just put it under Paul Baxter, the home inspector. Let's just say this is his video on maybe a home inspection that he did. So all I do is right-click. Actually, no, I take that back. I click on the text button because I want to put in HTML code.
So guys, this is important to remember when you're embedding coding. Visual is what you're actually typing on the page. Text is kind of the back office, the behind-the-scenes view. So when you're doing coding, you want to make sure you're doing the behind-the-scenes view to paste in. Go ahead, Scotty. Sorry, I didn't mean to stop you there.
No, you're good. No, you're good. So text is going to allow you to put code in. If you put it in visual, it's not going to show up like a video, okay? And just so you know, if this shows up, it's okay.
Once you've got that yellow box there, you know that you've done it correctly. If you go back to visual and you don't see that yellow box, you have not done the code correctly or pasted it.
Correct. So let's just click on Paul Besser and see what we see.
Boom.
There's my video. Boom.
Right
Paul
there.
Besser Home Inspector. Video. It's from HTML. It's the HTML. Now, say that the video like runs over into something here that you don't like. Dude, check this out. So you can edit this. So if I click on text, see where it says height 315. It's okay. Width is 560. Let's just go 460 to make it a little smaller. Click update, and I can change the size of my video. Okay, that's how crazy easy this stuff is. So you'll notice here it is right here. I'm going to refresh it and just leave my mouse right there so you can see how much smaller it is now. Un momento, por favor.
Always takes forever when you're doing it live, Scotty.
I know. Sorry, guys.
And drum roll, please.
There we go. See where my mouse is? And
that's 100 pixels different.
100 pixels different, okay? So here's my mouse right here. So you can kind of control what it looks like, how it looks. If it's running over into the template or theme that you chose, that's how to edit the video. It's really super simple. Just change, you see the height and the width, and it's good to go. If you want to put content underneath it, go ahead and click the visual. Say you want to center it. This is real easy. Click on it. Click the center button. Click update, and now it's going to center the video on my page that I want it to be centered, I think. Maybe not.
I believe it did.
I think it did. Let's see if it did it. Nope, it didn't do it. All right.
That's because you got a fixed URL width.
Let me see here. All right.
That theme has a fixed width.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well, here's the way I like to center it. So here's a little cheat sheet. TER, and then close it out, and we'll teach you this on an advanced class. But there's ways to do it with code. You just got to know a little bit of code, but.
Just so you know, it's still going to put it on that side, Scotty, because that's a fixed width.
It's still going to put it on that side?
Yeah. It's just fixed, that's all.
You sure about that, man?
I think so. Let's see.
Let's see if I did it right or not. Today, Junior, clap your hands. Clap your hands.
Ready, go.
Oh, you're right, Paul. Okay, so that's where it's going to be.
It's because it's a fixed width on the theme.
So very important, get with the loan professional who sent you here. These are, let me just show you really quick. Slideshow, play from current. So 101 real estate blog topics. Guess what? Let's go check it out. So here it is. There is, you scroll down a little bit. Here's food for fodder, 101. So you got a story about your neighborhood, local business, send them a copy, your pet. Go through your email. Is there a question or comment from one of your clients that could be made into a post? Ooh. Listen to your buyers. They give you blog food. Listen to your sellers. They give you blog food. Conversations with, if somebody asks you a question, guess what? That's a blog post. Conversations with your agents can be a source of great content. Architecture and housing styles. I mean, there's 101. Interest rates, credit scores, consumer hopes, scams. Good one. First-time homebuyer programs. Work with seniors. You name it. There's that, and that's just one link, okay? Here's link number 2, 101. Here's 100 blog ideas. A little bit different. Probably kind of all run the same, but you're going to find different ideas. So here's one. Tell a story of the neighborhood. This might be the same. Environmental, daycares, job market, local area, list of local business, local parks.
And some of the ideas between the two are the same, but guys, what they're giving you is there's never a reason. What Scotty's showing you is there's never a reason to sit there and say, man, I would do this blog thing if I just knew what to write about.
Right. I just made it so simple for you. You don't even have to write. You just gotta find the content and go, you know what? I want an article on this. Go to Fiverr, spend the price of a coffee, at Starbucks to get your article written that's going to get you, build your brand, build your exposure, help you interact. Okay, so here's the last thing I'm going to leave you with. Say that I have a blog post, and let's just go back. Let's just click home. And the blog post that I did was showing WordPress first post. Okay, so I'm going to click on it. You'll notice that the link says kimandersonrealestate.com/showing WordPress first post. Okay, guess what I now use to post on Facebook? This link. Okay, so I copy the link. I go to Facebook, and now my story is going to be what? Showing WordPress first post, Kim Anderson Real Estate. I share this on Facebook. I share this on maybe the local community pages. I share it on LinkedIn. I tweet it out. All different kinds of really cool stuff, okay? It's just that easy. Now remember, a little trick is when you post a link, it's going to pop open all this stuff right here. Delete that link, and now type whatever you want to say. Got this from a past client. This blog post idea from a past client. Great question. Let me know your thoughts, right? Question, man. So like, okay, man, I want to give you my thoughts. So they click on it. Now they go to your blog post. They click on it. They go to your blog post, okay, and they hang out. They see you. You're home. This is where stuff's going on. You have a bunch of recent posts here. You have all kinds of. You have your listing widget. So your listings are here. They see you're a real estate agent. All kinds of really cool stuff. You remind them of who you are. They see you like, man, she just got all kinds of. Like, she's the go-to person for everything. Why would I call anybody else, right? And why would I refer anybody else when she knows everything or he knows everything, right? That's the whole mindset behind blogging. So sorry I get a little crazy and passionate about this stuff, but
it's fun.
It's just so powerful. It is, yeah. So I walk you through how to add all your now just replace the HTML with the text, but this is the whole thing of how to do this, so you can get a copy of this as well, okay? Whew! There we go.
Scotty the Body, man. Great stuff, my brother.
Yeah. Any questions?
Where can I get a copy?
Okay, so go to your go to the loan professional that sent you here. If you don't know who that is, go to the group page. Let me just pull that up really quick. It is facebook.com/groups/ let's see, facebook.com/groups/ Mastermind. Oops. And that is where you can get some stuff. So lots of good stuff. And plus, better yet, hang out with us. And learn, grow, just have a good time. So facebook.com/groups/ Mastermind. Ask to join. We'll let you in for sure. And Paul, I appreciate you.
And don't forget, if you'd like a copy of today's recording, if you'd like a copy of the PowerPoint that has all of the links, all of the blog links, the link to the big surprise site that Scott showed, all the places with the 101 blog ideas, just contact the loan professional who invited you today. They'll be able to get that information right to you. They've got a copy of the recording and PowerPoint, and they'll get it right to you.
Excelente. There it is. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you joining us. Appreciate you hanging with us. See you right here next week. Paul, we have an amazing class next week. A lot of people have said, where do I start? What do I do? So next week we're going to say, here's what you should be doing every single week on a weekly basis that literally only takes you a couple hours, but it's not an option to do it. It just needs to be done. So that's what we're going to be covering next week on Tuesday class. All right?
You got it.
Appreciate it, everybody. Paul, brother.
My man.
Appreciate you, man. Have a good day. Have a good week. And we will talk to everybody very soon.
Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll see you next Tuesday right here on the web.
All right. Take care.